Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and those of you who don't know what the hell you are yet. Hop along, Pierre here. We're back playing Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. Okay, so we just got to Zeiss. So, already. Yes. I will be, That's a lot. I am going to waste, I don't want to say waste, I am going to spend so much here. I'm going to be farming for a while. But first, let's progress. So, you know, I can get to a point where I can farm off screen without without you guys missing plot. Mother, there are flowers in veranda. What's this? Estelle. You are technology challenged. It's kind of moving staircase. It really is a long climb, so I guess it'd be tough without it. Yeah, but the whole thing moved underneath you? This place has been full of surprise ever since we got here. No kidding. I'd like to point out the Mitch Hedberg joke here. Escalators are never permanently broken. They're just temporarily stairs. You'll never see escalator broken. Sorry for your convenience. Now, if you don't know Mitch Hedberg, do yourself a favor and look him up. He's dead. If you look at his stuff, you'll kind of see why and how he died, but he was still a great comedian, at least in my opinion. Gone are the way of ODing, like all the true great artists. I wonder. Oh, I wanted to run up and down the escalator. It's incredible, the staircase that moves. Yeah. It's always interesting to see how different people react to these things. Like in today's society, we're kind of used to it. Greetings, weapon enthusiasts. Welcome to Stain Arms and Guards. Do the sleight of condiments make you farm sweaty? Well, shop here to cater to the violent inclined. No, he certainly knows how to pitch. Oh wow, this is a bunch of. I'm going to be farming for a while. Oy. That moment where you're in a new town and you realize that, I'm gonna need a bunch of stuff. Okay, Randall, good to know. Rotini pasta. I plan on getting all the recipes. All the recipes. Oh, obviously pass through. Go, blah, blah, blah. Okay, thanks, bye. The music, this place, it's so fitting. I love it. Let's see. Liberal news. Woolly knit hats. Grab one of these because I think I'm going to need it. Because you can't just see something like this and like, oh, what an arbitrarily placed item. Certainly has no need for it. Oh, yeah, the Tira bombs. Yes. Cool, cool, cool. Are you guys pirates or ninjas? Oh dear. This month's going to be a tight one. Pirates or ninjas? I'd have to say, okay, this is all in the anime universe, because let's face it. Pirates, outlaws. Ninjas actually were pretty boring in the sense of what we think and know about them. Because they didn't wear dark garbs or anything. They just were like disguised as farmers or something and assassinated people as they went on. But in the anime universe, I feel like you're essentially just comparing Naruto to One Piece if you're trying to decide between pirates and ninjas. That's just what I get as a vibe, though. I am more than likely wrong, and people certainly have their own opinions, but between the two, I'd have to say pirates. Zeiss Bracer Guild. Hi there. Pardon us. Eastern woman. See, finally here, I see. Estelle Joshua. Welcome to Zeiss. Huh? You know us? Already been briefed on your arrival from one Jean at the Rowan branch. A girl with chestnut hair tied in twin ponytails and a boy with black hair and amber eyes. This is you, is it not? Okay. My name is Kirika. Zeiss welcomes your service. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Oh, same here. The pleasure is ours. I know you just arrived. I'd like to proceed with the formality of changing our affiliation. If you just sign these documents. Okay. Estelle and Joshua signed the documents change forms. That should do it. You're both now affiliates of the Zeiss Regional Guild. There are no urgent matters that must be seen to currently. You're free to check the bulletin board and work at your own pace. It's kind of disappointing, but hey, a little peace and quiet can be a good thing. Alright, I had a question to ask. About Cassius, correct? She can read minds. Did John tell you about him too? The whole sordid matter. Sorry to say that Cassius is not currently in the Zeiss region. He only stops in every few months or so. Figures. At least Grancel or maybe, I believe he might be able to provide you with a lead in another matter. Please take this. Received attention factory chief. What's this? It's a letter of introduction from the head of the central factory, one Mr. Murdoch. Ooh. Murdoch. I wonder it's Murdoch Nichols. He's the fictional basis for the band Gorillaz. Anyhow, he basically is like the mayor of the Zeiss region. Is this in regard to the matter of the Black Ornament? The stories of the mayor's residence painted a very mysterious item. Suggest you consult with the factory chief and see what he has to say. You really got this all planned out, but you have some sort of superpower, Kirika? My business provided support for the bracers such as yourself. I simply decipher intelligence provided and pass on and mandates my job required. Wow. We really appreciate your assistance. Think nothing of it. Trust you to return to assist us should a major incident occur. You can count on us when the time comes. Well, do you want to go ahead and see the factory chief? Sounds good to me. Let's also pick up all the jobs. I'm seeking an interim librarian keen to investigative skills. Anyone who wishes to apply, please see me at the archives on the second floor. Please understand, too, that you may be asked to pick up some slack on a few odds and ends before the real work begins. Trat Plains Monster. Cool. Okay, let's go do the library stuff. I'm assuming it's on this pion. Such a cool looking thing. I wonder if something could be replicated like this in RPG Maker. So after this game is done, I think I'm going to be looking for some RPG Maker games too. Saw your request on the bulletin board. Oh, you're here already. I only put the request in a little while ago. We just come to change assignments, so we're ready for work. Shall we get started then? Yes. Yes, that's fine. It's about hiring a temporary librarian, right? Yes, that's right. Turned out to be much more ordeal than expected. What kind of ordeal? I'll explain that in a moment. Beforehand, though, I'd like the matter help settle. Consider it a favor, if you will. What kind of matter are you referring to? The archives loaned out some books to various central factory departments. They sometimes keep them past the due date and don't pay the fees. Like you get our books back. Well, that's simple. Where do you need us to go? Let's see. It should be in the 3rd floor design room and the 4th floor lab and clinic. 3rd design, 4th lab and clinic. Is that everything? Yes. Please come back once you have them. Okay, we will. We'll start immediately. Never piss off a librarian. Like, librarians are such a fun villain to paint in like cartoons and everything. Blah, blah. But because they're so serious in their matter. And I don't know, they have a dictator-esque appearance to them. Because A, demand silence. Which, it's a little intimidating, just being shh constantly. And they have a seemingly wide and super range of knowledge. Something matters? The factory clinic. Blah, blah. Oh, I'm looking for the lab, not the clinic. My bad. There we go. Tomorrow's cooking. Tomorrow's cooking today. Wait, why the hell do they have a cookbook in there? Are they getting bored and just using the Bunsen burners to eat? Actually, I think me and some friends have done that. We've made like ramen noodles using like a beaker and a Bunsen burner. It was entertaining. Oh, are you done? Yep, we brought them for you. Good, now we just need the other books. Feel free to look through anything. If you find anything books, please bring them back here. Okay, so I think that actually does it for that one. But this is where like the secret quests for right now are. So if you just excuse me a second. Okay. I only look up stuff for the hidden stuff. Because I just want to get it like through as much story and stuff for the main playthrough. Currently there's nothing. What? Please understand you might be asked to pick up a few odds and ends. Do I need to talk to her for both books? Or what the fuck? Looks like the books, design room, lab, and clinic. There was one in there. You know, I really hope it's a thing that we get achievements for, like walking up the wrong side. No, not the third floor. Was it the third floor? Should be in the design room, in the lab, and the clinic. No, fourth floor. Oh, here it is. Kitty talk for dummies. They could talk to cats. If somebody would figure out how to talk to animals, I'm pretty sure they would make all the money in the world. Assuming that animals really do share a common language. All the books returned. Temp library. Good, now we have all the books again. Thank you for your assistance. No big deal. Don't have any issues. It's good to hear. In that case, perhaps I should go ahead and ask you for help with my favorite type of work. Well, that's right. You mentioned having some significant problems somewhere along the line. What type of work is it? We need some overdue materials returned. The book in question is called the Arab Woodpecker. We'll make note of that. Right. So it's a book on birds. Do you have any clues for us? Yes, as a matter of fact. Take a look at this. Approach the man of stone standing in silence with the mountain village pond, and ye shall receive. Okay, I wrote that down. What the heck is it? Trigger on a card that was taken from the book. There's some kind of hint to its whereabouts. Hint of bad poetry, maybe. Because it's so too much time on their hands. Evidently so. It's a sort of trick that researchers used to pull on each other long ago. I have no idea what possessed something to hide books. Hold on a second. Is this the only leave we had? I'm afraid so. The guild sent you out. I have every confidence in your ability. Oh, that's just awesome. Understood. Okay. So technically the guild quest is done. But I'm not going to turn it in quite yet because I know where the woodpecker is. Also, if you've not seen the American Woodpecker like YouTube video, I highly recommend it. It's just of a I forget what song it is. It's like some classical song, but it's set to like a woodpecker dancing around. Every time the woodpecker moves, it makes a sound, and it's just John Tron's sound. Linen room, interior village, and exit the door to the bottom right. Bottom right. Oh, Elmo Village. This isn't Elmo Village, is it? Let's see. South Elmo Village. Yeah. I'm sure all these monsters can kick my ass, so I'm going to avoid them for now. I wonder what their, like, measurement is. Because I've seen it a few times, but just never actually... Well, I don't out anybody's figured it out, but it'd be interesting to know if at nothing else. Cool. Never mind the drop in frame rate. It'll be fine. Elmo Village. Autumn souvenirs. Seems pleasant enough. Fluffy spring egg. I really like how this game is, well, how it lasts so long. It's really nice. Okay, bottom right. Give me that food. Open air bath, is that it? Ooh, am I getting an embarrassing cutscene? Nope, I'm just getting frozenness. So I think I'll end this episode here. So thank you guys. Oh, wait, no. Cool. I retract that. Aha. What a dick. Okay, so I think I'm just going to have Travis cut to and fro where the places are. So if you want to find the books, I will help you find them. So you don't have to look at a walkthrough like I am. You can just see with your special eyes. Okay. So here's the American Woodick. Oh my, this is indeed the right book. Thank you for finding it. Like there was ever any doubt. To be honest, I thought it was going to be a wild goose chase. Quite impressed you actually managed to find it. I can now leave the rest of the work in your hands. Wait, the rest of the work? There's more? Traditionally, the researchers would hide 3 books. Those are those 2 yet to be found. Did I not tell you? That's definitely the first time I heard of it. How odd. You're already aboard the ship, so to speak. So I hope I can count for your full support until the end. I guess so, but you mean you have to deal with another unhinged person's idea of a game? Speaking of which, it's just like Back in Ruin. No need to worry. The next book's hint has no words. Really? Proof's in the pudding. Say anything as the saying goes. See for yourself. Oh, that's helpful. A domino with an X in it. You gotta be kidding. No comments or anything. Name of the book in question is Hertz Adventures 2. Hertz Adventure 2. Got it. The only first part remains in the library, so it's quite frustrating to have to listen to the patrons ask about the sequel constantly. Hope this gets you all fired up to find it. Lovely, another brain teaser to figure out. Take back what I said about the stupid poetry. I'd much rather do that. Oh well, either way, we'd better stuck trying to figure it out. Be waiting here. Alright, we'll be off. We'll be back with a book before you know it. Okay, so I think, yeah, this is the area. And what you do to get here is you go east off the main road after you leave Zeiss. I'll backtrack to kind of show you how to get there. I think this should be... Yeah, I think this is back to the main map. Also, there is a shit ton of monsters here. Just beware if you're... Fuck. Just beware if you're out and about. And they hit pretty hard.
Not now.
I am very fortunate that the run feature is automatic and it without fail. Also, researchers are hiding these. Not exactly the strong, well, they probably have some cool technology to help them, but yeah, not the most brawny people that you think of. Kudos for them. I hope they had some good tech to help them get there. Also, just trying to imagine like how tougher the people are. I mean, I know that the game's segmented to get harder as you go along, but just like people in this area must grow up so much more buff compared to those who grow up where Joshua and Estelle were. So we are getting our asses handed to us by monsters that people usually handle pretty well. Oh, did you find the book by any chance? Indeed we have. Again, please check it over to be certain. Yay! Just one more. What book are we chasing down this time? It's pretty teasing this time. The last one was titled 31 Cypress Trees. Here's the card. It got more unusual writing on it. Ah, you 31 cypress trees, nestled atop the grassy hill, afflictions of far FL lands. I think I'm actually starting to get used to these. Another riddle. Is this your specialty or something? Well, your task is the same as before. May Adios herself speed you upon success. Okay, we're going. Pardon us. Okay, so I'll be back with where it is. Okay, so this is where it's at. Now we can finish it. You ain't kidding. Huh? What's wrong? There's a card stuck in the book and something written on it. You've done well, though I know you not. I salute you in coming so far. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the quartz researcher and the criminal who hid these 3 books. I've used riddles as a way to find someone intelligent, to whom I can entrust my work, and lived up to my hopes and expectations remarkably. Consider the enclosed quartz your reward. Take it when examining it. Thank you for all your time. I truly hope my quartz will provide useful for you. P.S. If you found this package by sheer chance, how embarrassing and lucky you. Please return it to the 2nd floor archives of the Central Factory. That's it. This is one big practical joke. So it would seem. Have you looked into the package? All right, let's see what we can see. Impede 3. Jackpot. I think we should check with a client for the time being. Fine by me. Okay, so that is at the Sankheim Gate. It's east out of Zeiss. And it's all the way down the hallway. Okay, so going down. Okay, so you saw how to get it from here. So I'll be back. Okay, lady, we're back. Yep, we had the last book. Just be sure, please take a look at it. Hand it over 31 cypress trees. Yes, this definitely is. I'm surprised you found all 3 books. Just took some perseverance and patience. Oh yeah, that's not all we found. It was right in the same spot as the books. Hand over the note in the quartz left behind by the thief. Perhaps this is a clue as to his motivations. Still, regardless of the reason, you've done a great deal for me. You can keep the quartz for yourselves. In return for taking so much of your time. Thank you. So that's all you need us to do? Yes, that's the lot. What a relief. That's for you're going to say you sell more work for us. You worked hard. There's really nothing left. I'm very grateful for your help. Now just relax for the time being. What? Oh, it's nothing. Thank you again. Feel free to come back. Please be a service. We're not done. No, I think that actually is the last of it. But I'm going to end this episode here. I think... Actually, no, I'm not. I think... I'm going to save it just in case. I'm going to go ahead and progress the plot now, too. Oh, it's so pretty. Currently over blah, 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 blah. Was this not where I was supposed to go? Enterprise versus Zeiss to speak with the... I thought that's what I did. I don't know. I thought that was the chief. Oh well. Taking the stairs down. Okay, second floor. First floor. Oh, need to talk to reception. Oh, you're long Dia. Welcome to the Central Factory. We're from the Bracers Guild. We'd like to meet with the factory head if we may. So I'll reach into a pouch. Pause for dramatic effect in the floor's introduction. I see. Just a moment, please. Hazel uses the intercom, keeping wary eye on Estelle all the while. Sir, I'm telling you about... Yes, people from the Bracer Guild. Yes, sir, right away. Thank you for waiting. Factory Chief Murdoch will see you now. His office is upstairs on the second floor. I said I didn't think he'd see us so quickly. Let's not keep him waiting. You know, I'm going to keep him waiting just a little bit longer. I want to go turn in all my stuff. You know, the stuff that I worked so hard to get. Stuff I had to read an entire walkthrough for. Cool. Death Blow 1 is a perk. Welcome back. It looks like you finished your job. If there are any other contracts, be sure to report it. That was it. What? Oh, Trap Plains Monster. Okay. Got it. I thought that was Temp Librarian still. Okay, talking to this dude. Sorry this episode's going on for a little bit, but I didn't want to end the episode just yet. We're waiting for you too. Estelle and Joshua, right? Nice to meet you. We're sorry to bother you at work like this. Don't worry yourselves about that. Brace ago, Cassius in particular have done a great deal for me in the past. Be rude to it. You know, Dad? I just might say that he was my benefactor. No exaggeration when the Central Factory produced the 5 ordnance in the lab. Actually, the confrontations over our overall craft's never been really stopped. Whenever we had a problem, we'd always contact the relevant branch to have him come over. I see. That explains all the business trips then. And now my benefactor's kids come for a visit. What can I do? I'm happy with your help. Thank you, sir. Kind of a long story. Explain the situation. I see. Well then, would you mind if I had a look at this ornament? Sure, no problem. Stella produced a black ornament and handed it over to Factory Chief. No, this is certainly an oddity. It's obviously made from modern material, but the caliber isn't inscribed anywhere. Caliber, meaning the numbers that are carved into the ornament's frame. It's almost unheard of for an ornament to be produced without them. It's not just in Liberal either. Most other nations are confident the same way. It's been tradition since back when ornaments were first invented 50 years ago, you don't say. Still took out a combat ornament and eyeballed especially. You're right. Their number is right here. Crazy. You mean to say you've never noticed it all this time? Oh, you hush. But seriously, it's strange to have no caliber on it. Pretty much part of the production press, and that goes for Orbital Factory. This is like a prototype or something. I imagine it wasn't made to entertain parties either. So less with sweet and awesome, more with stabby hurdy. Got it. Of course, I can't say for certain without looking inside. What is it? I can't find the maintenance cover. Now I look at it, it has no seams at all. How the hell was this thing made? See, I don't see any way to check it inside. Oh man, would it be possible to cut it open? It might work, yes, but I'd hate to break something belonging to Cassius like that. Okay. Maybe we'll let that professor handle it. Alright, the one mentioned in the note. You should be able to tell us something. There's a note that said Professor R. Who wouldn't happen to know this Professor R, do you? Well, let me think. From letter R, people casting it must be Professor Russell. Thought so. Who's Professor Russell? Wait a second. How do you know this guy? I don't know, but I know of him. He's known as the person who brought orbital technology to Liberal in the first place. You know your stuff. I'm sure you know ornaments were invented by Professor Epson, and Professor Russell was one of his disciples. 40 years ago, he brought the ornaments and his knowledge back, and that's why Liberal's technology advanced nation. You might say he was the father of orbital revolution. That's impressive. Man, I had no idea Dad knew anyone like that. Even so, it worries me that you will be letting the handle the ornament. We have no idea what it really is, huh? How about this? For good or ill, he's a certified genius. He gets an idea in his head, there's no telling what he'll do. It's like the type he's developed the orbital airship. Guess lots happen. Sorry, I'm sure that he'll be able to figure out this thing. Go and ask him about it. It can't hurt. Thanks, Chief. Where should we find him? Hold on. Murdoch put the testing. Oh, good. Actually, I've been looking for you. Sorry to bother you. Can you come up here? All right, I'll be waiting. Why'd you call the professor or something? Oh, no. He has a pirate workshop in town. He has all the latest technology at his disposal, so I know he can figure out something about that thing. It's be really genius. No, wait, who do you call? His granddaughter. Worked at the factory. I'm sure the child will be happy to show away. Child? Excuse me. What? You? Oh, Estelle and Joshua? You mean that you know each other? Yeah, we only met a little while ago. So I guess you're the professor's granddaughter. Exactly. I've been talking with Estelle and Joshua here. Looks like show them way to your house. To Grandpa. Got it. Appreciate it. Oh, yes, if you learn anything new, I'd love if you came back and told me. As an engineer, I'm curious to know about this. Sure thing. Well, excuse us then. I didn't think you'd be coming. And you're even the granddaughter of the famous professor. It's no wonder you're so comfortable with orbments. Oh, come on. I'm just studying under my grandpa. By the way, the bracelet goes to my grandpa? Well, sorta. Situation's kind of complicated. We can explain everything once we see your grandfather. Okay, that's the southwest corner of town. Get off the escalator and go straight until you reach the south entrance. Then turn to the west and there it is. Got it. We'll be moving. Yeah. I'll be ending this episode here. No need to keep this going any longer. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.